As always, to begin your Sims here, click on the clipboard icon to bring up your clipboard. For your mechanical commissioning, we're going to start with the array checks page. Let's take a look at everything that you're going to possibly encounter there. Want to teleport to the array to look at an array surface check here. And the first thing you notice is that you've got a soiled module. You'd look around and see if there's any others, but in this case, you can definitely report that there's a condition here that has to be fixed. Your choices are either all clean or soiled, so you'd select soiled. Then you want to teleport to the module corner lift test, and you can see already here the target is pointed out for you. You click on it, and indeed that module moves. That is not secured. Somebody didn't fasten it down. So your choices are either secure or not secure. You would select not secure. Let's check under the array. First, I want to teleport to that location, and I pull back a bit, and I want to check to see if the module interconnect wires are either secure or not coiled properly. And indeed, that module wire has become uncoiled and is drooped down, and that is not safe. So I'm going to report that as not coiled properly. To look at optimizer wires, I teleport to that location. And again, in this case, I see that my optimizer wire, instead of being nice and secured, has somehow drooped down and is in danger. So I'm going to report that optimizer wire as not being secured in a clip. Wire hanging between clips, I teleport to that. And indeed here I notice my wires between optimizers or my jumper wire is supposed to be secured, but it is not. My choices would have been secured, not dropping more than an inch, or dropping more than an inch, and indeed that's exactly what's doing, so I report that. Let's check for MC4 connecting by teleporting to that. I notice here that the connectors are not mated together. There is space between them. That's incorrect. My choices here are either mated with no space or there's space in between, and I'm going to select that and fix it. And then again, checking on array radius, we tell it to you here, you want the radius to be greater than 1 1/4 inches, and this tight radius here is way too tight. That bend radius is too tight. Going to want to open that up. So either the bend radius is greater than 1 1/4 or less than 1 1/4. And finally, checking on the array junction box, if we go there, we can take a look at a few things there by moving around. And indeed, I notice that the cover's on, but it's not got all of its screws. If I look at my choices, I either have it's totally sealed and good, or it's missing a screw. Maybe there's no cover, or maybe their cover is bulging because there's too much wire. In my case, I've got a missing screw. And then finally, I'm going to check for my glands. I teleport there and take a look. Well, I've got my glands in place, but if I look, I notice that it is not securely put in place. My choices here would have been secured with individual holes. That's what I want. Or the gland is loose, which is what I got in this case. No gland at all, maybe. Or they used a single hole gland instead of one with 4. Or maybe they used a Romex instead. So I'm going to choose that the gland is loose. And that's how you'd go through the first page of your mechanical commissioning under array checks.
Hey, thanks for watching the training video using Interplay's simulation-based training program. You can keep watching our solar videos by clicking on the link to your left, or stay up to date on our latest solar snacks by subscribing on your right. To learn more about how the STP provides critical team training and helps you build an onboarding program at your company, please go to interplaylearning.com.